So we are officially inside the MJBiz conference. We're actually going to get our press passes right now. I got my girl Nicole over here with me. Okay, press pass. Live from MJBizCon here at the 40 Tons booth. While in the 40 Tons booth, we ran into Zoe Lee, who is a cannabis attorney and running for office in Taiwan. Check out her story. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Satin here, and I'm here with Minorities for Medical Marijuana and the Ready to Inhale vlog. And we are here with Zoe Lee, and she is from Taiwan, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she is doing. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, thank you for this. And I'm Zoe. I have a cannabis law office in Taiwan, and cannabis in Taiwan is still like Schedule 2 narcotic, which if it get caught with selling it, growing it, bringing it back from outside of Taiwan, and sharing it with other people, and you're facing 10 years in the jail time. Yeah, so my job is helping those people get away from their trouble, and also we're advocating on legalization of cannabis, and especially for medical use and decriminalization. So that's the reason why I also run for the office as a lawmaker in Taiwan as well, currently running.
Right.
So I saw your project here, and this is very important because cannabis is innocent, and white people consuming or sharing that or bring it or grow it for their own medicine is a crime. It's not a crime. So I would like to share a short story about. She's a Taiwanese American, and her father, she moved to U.S. since 1996, and basically her whole life is here. But her father has really bad cancer in Taiwan, and so before her dad visited her in New York, and they tried some therapy about cannabis, and it's not healing the cancer, but helps a lot for his pain.
Okay.
And he's getting really ill, so he has to go back to Taiwan. And my client, that lady, shipped some CBD oil. Just CBD. Right. She bought it in Whole Foods, that kind of grocery. And unfortunately in Taiwan, the THC allowance is really low, lower than 0.3%. It's 0.001%. So that poor lady is facing 10 years in the jail time just because she mailed 2 bottles of CBD back to Taiwan, and she got her first verdict now, and she has to serve her jail time for 2 years and a half just because 2 bottles of full spectrum CBD bought it in grocery. So this is crazy. The justice system is not justice at all.
Well, the work that you're doing is extremely important, and I appreciate you for bringing light to what is going on in Taiwan here into the United States as well, because as you know, we face these same issues with our people being incarcerated for a plant, and this plant is medicine. So the work that you do is not going unnoticed, and we appreciate you, and we would love to have you join Minorities for Medical Marijuana as our Taiwanese ambassador.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're global nonprofit, cannabis nonprofit, and these are the things that we're focusing on: recidivism, rights for people, and as far as cannabis and treating it as plant medicine. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and keep going what you guys are doing. Thank you.
40 Tons is a social impact brand dedicated to bringing more diversity and inclusion of BIPOC communities into the legal cannabis space and providing second chances to those with past cannabis convictions. 40 Tons is a Black woman-owned cannabis clothing and accessory brand hailing from California, and was launched in 2020 as an homage to Corvain Cooper and the other 40,000 plus prisoners currently in prison for unjust cannabis sentences. They fight for restorative justice, reduced sentences, cannabis legalization, and rehabilitation to uplift former prisoners as they rejoin society and build happy, full lives. Of course, we could not leave the 40 Tons booth without taking some time out to write our own letters to those who have been incarcerated. We were also able to connect with several amazing brands, including the Fruit Slab brand, who were providing fruit sushi on hand for us while we waited.
Hello everyone, Stanley, Atkins, the second year, the Canni Medic, and today we're at MJBizCon and we're at the most impactful booth at the entire conference, the 40 Tons brand. So today I'm here with some representatives from 40 Tons, and tell us a little bit about yourself and what we're doing here today. So tell them who you are and what we're doing here today at MJBiz.
You got it. My name is L'Oreal. I am the co-founder and CEO of 40 Tons. We are here at Cell Block 40. We believe no one should be locked up over a plant, and we're doing everything we can to draw attention to those folks that need our support while they're in there. We've got one of the largest letter writing campaigns that the industry has seen thus far, and we need the community support at large. And this here is my other co-founder.
I'm Vancouver, co-founder, chief brand ambassador of 40 Tons. I'll start my life without the possibility of parole for 40 Tons of marijuana. And the same thing that took me down is the same thing that we're going to use to bring back up and bring awareness and to bring everyone home and bring the joy now. It's not just about coming home, because anybody can get out of jail. So we created the Cannabis Career Conference and the Outlaw Conference and different things that we do so people can get their records into position. We got sponge, records, we got resumes, we got LinkedIn, we got you free suits, free haircuts, so you have no reason to go to Chicago at Mehka King College, Juneteenth, New Jersey, Trenton, in Oakland, LA twice.
Yeah.
We're coming.
And our Hawthorne one, M4MM actually supported us, and they were our expungement partners there.
Yeah.
So, they see the value, they've been seeing the value. We were able to collaborate and just make it bigger and better and greater for our folks, especially Black and brown folks that are adversely affected by the war on drugs.
And you mentioned M4MM, Minorities with Medical Marijuana. I've been a member for about 5 years now, and our organization continues to grow through people like yourselves, through the work that you're doing. So you came up with the name 40 Tons. We're sitting in Cell Block 40.
First of all, we didn't come up with it.
I'm sorry.
With it. So I gotta correct you, because we gotta let them know our brand is authentic. We don't do anything that's not authentic, right? So when we say that she is the CEO and represents the Black women of America that have to take the household down. Husbands going, right? And they went to prison 3 times, right? So then I represent the guy that got his life totally taken. So now you have to have purpose. You're not going to just privacy is better than a lot of people own that state. The thing is, we want the state because you can get a lot of money, but getting your freedom back is have opportunity all the way up to here. So we just take everything that we do that you can look up the case. We build out our timeline October 13th around and see that everything that we're trying to do over here, we're not trying to do it that we're doing it for the market, but we're getting our brand to represent it.
Absolutely. We are not just talking the talk, we are walking the walk. Meaning, I stand in my shoes firmly. As my husband went, like you said, 3 times, we need to support the family and our 3 children. They were on the same indictment. He gets life. We champion behind the scenes with other organization and legislation and Congress and whatnot to finally get this man his freedom. And it is our duty and our obligation to pay it forward. And I also feel that the community at large, when people say, what can I do to help? How can I help? Well, if you don't have the finances to help, that's fine. Sending a letter, it costs you nothing. It costs you 50 cents for the postage.
And then here we're paying for the 50 cents.
There you go. There you go. These 10,000 postcards. Yeah. Thank you to our sponsors, Custom Cones USA, because we would not be able to do this without them. And Birds and Pepper, who supplied the artwork and the rolling trays for our listeners. Yeah.
And so you mentioned your letter writing campaign, the program that you have. I've seen some similar programs, but I actually saw the table and I saw all the different faces on there. So I actually requested a stack of one of each. I'm going to take it back home. So the next meeting we have, I've actually done an event where we had one and we wrote cards on the scene. So why was it so important for you and your brand to make sure that you reach back to those who may still be incarcerated? And what type of impact do you think that makes on those who are still behind bars?
For one, I was a recipient of it, right? So like,
How important is mail to you?
so the mail is like after Nas did it. I don't know if you know. Nas did like a BT documentary on me. While I was in prison, up in smoke, right? So once he did that, next thing you know, it's just letters coming from everywhere, right? So like, I said, damn, I want somebody to get that feeling. They stopped just on 50 letters or some people you don't even know, never met them about. We're praying for you, with this, So just those little encouraging words, and just like I seen Lisa Buffalo. Now she's my friend. She used to start off just writing Carly Kramer and people like that, you know. So I just we want to bring the same joy that I was a recipient of back to the people.
And that goes right back to your comment of paying it forward. Because in the city of Atlanta, I always had the fortunate opportunity to be a part of the decriminalization ordinance years ago. And before the city commission, we did a press conference in front of the detention center. And some of the things that were said that day was, we're not doing it for the ones that are free and enjoying it. We're doing it for those that are still behind bars. So for those who are going to see this interview, who will hear the story, read the book, and they follow the brand and follow the timeline, how can they continue to support and spread the word of what you're doing, and how can they pour into the work that you're currently doing?
Yeah, thanks for acknowledging that. I appreciate that. Folks can definitely support in any way possible. Initially, start off by just following us on all socials. That's 40 Tons Brand across IG, LinkedIn, Facebook, and then our website,
3tons.com, where you can see everything that's going on. You're going to be able to study to see the products, what stores we're in, what our next events are, what we're selling, and learn and do a backlog. Once you like it on our page, go all the way down, see what we're doing.
get educated.
Get educated on us and see if we're doing work, right?
Yeah.
We actually want to be like, tested actually, and see what we're doing.
That's accountable.
It's accountable. You know, DM us or say, oh, did y'all do this or did y'all do that? We want to know what we're doing wrong too. Because people always hear about what we're doing right. We want to know what we're doing wrong so we can do it about them.
Yeah, we appreciate our customers and our consumers that have supported us thus far, especially as our products are in Northern and Southern California stores. So we'll continue to give you guys great product. We'll continue to do our Patient Appreciation Days. We continue to build and uplift the community that we are in.
Wow. So coming close to the end, would you mention one more thing, and this is something that's near and dear to my heart again, expungement. We use the term expungement. So there's a lot of people that have non-violent drug possession charges that have kept them from getting scholarships, jobs, housing, loans. What is it that we can do to continue as an advocacy group? We're doing the work, because again, with the expungement clinics, we want to know how can we be more impactful and how can we further support you to help you.
I think acknowledging that 40 Tons is this bridge connector from organizations like M4M and other organizations that help with expungements. Notice that 40 Tons is this bridge connector to the community from those expungement partners. So I think partnering up and collaborating with one another, we are better in numbers, right?
Absolutely.
So let's not be afraid to reach out to those folks and see how you can be a part of something bigger and better and greater.
Yeah, and not only that, it's just dear to our heart, like, because if my record was expunged, I wouldn't have life sentence. You see what I'm saying? So, people have to know, it was 1, 2, 3, I think there's 3 strikes are out in the feds. So that's where we really just we have to make people aware of it, because people are riding around with, oh, I just got called some pills, I got to find it. So they don't think it's nothing, and then next one you got called a little weed, those are 2. That's 2.
Yeah.
So then the third one, those drugs you got called, that's it.
And I've heard several instances to where that third charge was something that was less than the other charges. But it was the one that's in the South, we call them send them up the road or send them down the road.
Yeah, like the first guy that got 3 strikes, that called still a pizza.
Pizza.
He was hungry. He was hungry.
They stroke him out.
And when you see the blog, you see the articles, and it says, man, given a year for a joint. They don't provide that context. They just provide that it is a systemic, it's a tiered system. So the first one could have been something related to theft, robbery, could have been a white collar crime. And that final crime in those 3 strike programs is the cannabis crime. So that is why we have to continue to work on criminal justice reform. We have to continue to do the work. And again, as they said, hold these organizations accountable. We really want to shout out to your sponsors as well, for your partners, for allowing us to be able here to do this, for them to be able to facilitate this. So again, thank you to the 40 Tons crew. And if you guys have any closing words, please.
Yeah, and thank you for our sponsors, like you mentioned. Cell Block 40 is powered by Custom Cones USA, Birds, Hemper, which we love. They're at Las Vegas home base, always supporting us.
1937.
1937. They supplied the mailbox and the postage and helped with the 10,000 postcards to our prisoners. So, and Willie, amazing.
Just all our workers and everybody that helped get up in the morning to bring this together. So don't follow your dreams, chase them 40 times.
Thank you. Minorities Medical Marijuana, MJBiz 2023. 40 times. What's going on, everybody? The Canni Medic here with Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and we're wrapping up here at MJBizCon. We're shooting some content, we're doing some interviews, and we saw the perfect opportunity to interview the person who does the interviews. So I have the honor of bringing on Mehka from Cash Color Cannabis in Atlanta, Georgia, who's out here at MJBizCon. So, Mehka, tell them who you are and what you do and what brought you to MJBiz.
What's up? Shout out to Stanley too. I can clearly hear he's losing his voice. That's how long he's been in the city, man. But my name's Mehka. I'm the host of the Cash Color Cannabis podcast. It's a podcast we've been doing since 2016, and we started off with a goal. We still holding on true to that goal of exploring and amplifying Black voices and Black influencers in the cannabis space. We also moved into having a magazine this year. So right now we have Cash Color Cannabis magazine. It's a quarterly magazine. We're currently working on issue number 1 for the new year, and it's going to be amazing. The theme of it's called Out of Business, and we're talking about the struggle that Black businesses go through in cannabis, maintaining business, you know? So that's been me. That's who I am. That's what I've been doing. I've proudly been holding this down for, like I said, about 7 years now. And thank you again to M for MM, because you talk about somebody, especially Ross, who's been a supporter of me since day 1. Since before we even turned the lights on, I can tell you this right now, Ross has been a supporter of me. And it's amazing to see how far M for MM has come, how far Ross has come, and just, much flowers for the whole organization.
Mehka runs one of the most innovative platforms when it comes to the conversations of cannabis, because it is a higher level of conversation.
Yes.
So Mehka, navigating the media space, navigating the content space in an area that's predominantly dominated by Caucasians in most media aspects of this industry, how has it been coming as a minority brand, but not only as a Black brand, but coming from a state like Georgia and a city like Atlanta?
Oh, it just made me be a lot more innovative, to be completely honest with you. Like, I've never been one thing I'm not fearful of is competition. I feel like the minute I put something out, I'm expecting it to be opposition. I'm expecting there to be somebody who's going to be on the other side saying they do it better. That just makes me want to go even that much harder. And everything you just mentioned is opposition and competition. Sure, I'm walking into this space knowing that I'm one of the few, at the time, I was one of the few people who would look like me in any of these rooms. But all that meant was I just got to bring it a lot more harder, because what I'm never ever going to do is ever be considered as somebody who's in here based on simply just that. I was in here because I was better than everything else that came in front of me. I was here because I delivered the best stories, I delivered the best content, I engaged the best. That's why we're here. And yeah, I just always think about it from that perspective. I'm always going to bring the best because that's what I expect out of myself. So expect it.
And so, guys, that is one of the innovators in the cannabis industry. So if you're a content creator, you're a writer, a blogger, a teenager who's interested in even covering this space, be sure to follow Cash Color Cannabis, the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, set your alerts, because you may see me on there, you may see a host of other people on there, you never know. And if you're ever in the city of Atlanta, big shout out to Live Hip Hop Daily Studios, who's been holding it down for a long time. There's some great collaborators. They've always supported M for MM, and I want to thank Mehka personally. He's always supported me from day 1, and it's been nothing but love. So we're leaving here with a sense of fulfillment, but we know we got work to do. So we're coming back Mehka's got pretty much all the content you're gonna need. We got plenty more, and don't beat us here next year. Meet us here next year.
I also got all the pre-rolls and all the rolling papers I'm ever going to need in my entire life. Like, I don't need no more. I don't need no more. No more. I don't need any more. I got enough rolling trays and enough rolling papers. Like, find something else.
So again, Cash Color Cannabis, Minorities for Medical Marijuana, the Canni Medic, my guy Mehka, man, appreciate it.
Good job, man.
All right, y'all, we're here. Final day of MJ Biz. We just did a bunch of interviews for the Ready to Inhale podcast and just kind of packing up. A lot of people are getting ready to get out of here. As you see, a lot of these vendors are packing up all of their equipment, and your girl is exhausted. I'm going to do one more round through here, and then I'm getting out of here. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Satin, and I'm here with Bill and Jeff from Beard Brothers, and we're just going to have to tell you a little bit about what they have going on, what their company is, and what they have coming up. So tell us a little about yourself.
Well, we're Beard Bros Farms. We originally were cultivators, but we've become well known for our trusted media source. What we've got going on recently is we just expanded to Massachusetts most recently. We also, just this week, we launched our tincture line. So we now have what we're calling RSO in a bottle, and it's available all throughout California, specifically through Catalyst stores until the end of the year, and then we're going to be getting into all the other shops after that.
Thank you for meeting with us today, and we're grateful to hear about what you have coming up and also to collaborate with you both. Your brand is amazing, and we're just looking forward to what you have coming forward.
Thank you. We're looking forward to working with you too.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Satin, and I'm coming at you live from MJBizCon. I'm currently in the press room. As I told y'all, I'm here representing M for MM, so just gathering some content. It's been an amazing experience. I've connected with so many people in this industry who are doing amazing things, just networking, filming great content here to put out for you guys. And it's just been, it was overwhelming initially, but it's just been a great experience. I met, like I said, amazing people. I've been introduced to so many great brands. I found partnerships for my brand, which is like extremely important for me. And, you know, just being here with M4MM, you know, seeing all the great things that people who look like me are doing in this space is so inspirational. And it's just giving me that push that I need to keep going forward. If you are in the cannabis industry or you're trying to find a way in, I totally recommend that you come to MJ Biz if you have the opportunity to. It is an event that will leave you feeling fulfilled, and they literally have different things that cater to people from every demographic, any industry that you're working in. There is some form or some way or fashion that you can incorporate that into cannabis. There are ancillary services if you are an accountant, if you work in construction. There are so many different ways that you can get into cannabis. If you do lighting, you know, it's not just strictly producing flower or, you know, products that you can consume, because there's a lot that goes into that. There's so many different companies here who produce machinery and just so many things that I never even thought were thought about as far as being related to cannabis. So this has been a great experience. MJ Biz 2023 was amazing, and I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I hope you guys enjoy this content that I'm putting out and find it valuable. And like I said, if you're interested in getting into the cannabis industry, definitely come out to MJ Biz. Join M for MM, Minorities for Medical Marijuana. We're doing amazing things for people who look like us in this space. So we welcome you all, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll be back soon. All right, y'all. Today is the last day of MJBizCon. We're currently checking out of our Airbnb and heading down to the conference. It's been an amazing MJ Biz. It was a great first experience for me. I'm so excited and grateful to have come. Made some amazing connections, and yeah, we out here. M for MM.
For MM,
Hey,
Moji, we out here getting it, we out here growing it, we out here giving it.
that's right.
What's up, everyone?
Armani.
Yo, shout out to Satin, smooth as butter with the camera work. all the media. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciate being here. Shout out to M4MM, Black Buddha, Turk Bay for giving her a shirt so she can rep the set. You know what I'm saying? We checkout time. It's time to go. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. One love.
That's right.
Vegas, it's been real. M4MM, MJBizCon 2023. Want to say thank you to all the veterans and thank you to all the newcomers. Hey, it's going to be bigger and better next year. Now let's build on the work that we did this week and make 2024 a year of success for all of us.
That's right. Coach.
Coach, what's up, man? How y'all doing, man? We down here at MJBiz. Just we gotta go now, but we're going down there to crash it one more time. But remember one thing, man: get with an organization that's basically connecting you in the industry and giving you other people that are basically doing the same thing you're doing, like mind, think alike. So get together, unity, always about uniting. You know what I'm saying? And make sure. Hey, one more thing: nobody else had Dr. Martin Luther King III at the event, man, talking about marijuana and the activism and the things that are going on. So we always say we have a new movement going on, and things always repeat themselves. So if we got Martin Luther King III on this new movement, I think we got some traction that's going to keep moving. So come on down, man, get involved, be part of the process, and we're going to love everything. And shout out to this young lady right here, man. Give me a shout out, man. Sat, man, balled out like a champ, man.
Thank y'all for welcoming me. I love y'all.
Hey, listen, I don't have to say nothing else. So happy. It's a wrap. MJBiz 2023. Significant. It's been a tough year, everybody. And this industry is contracting and it's growing, but it's contracting and people looking for money, trying to figure out their place. And I just want to encourage anyone that's listening to me that this industry belongs to us too. Stay connected to one another. Put your pride to the side. If you need something, ask for what you need. Ask for prayer. Pray for yourself. Pray for me. Pray for this organization. We committed. We're going to keep doing the work. 2024.
We out.
Anyway, we out.